Hello students, welcome to all of you Shiksha 360. Today basically we have to discuss regarding the chapter number 10 part 1 of foreign exchange individual, and that topic it is related to the EEFC account. As all of you are aware regarding the certificate course of IABF, so this is one of the course that is foreign exchange facilities for individual. This is chapter number 10, part 1. Clear? We will cover all the chapters part by part, one by one, along with the question. And definitely, if you are preparing for the foreign exchange examination, so these sessions will definitely help you. And this is very important for understanding day-to-day basically, or for attending foreign exchange customers. Sorry, foreign customers or basically customers interested to avail foreign facilities. So now let's start, and we have to discuss now what is the meaning of EEFC account. Very important. We will discuss in the form of question answer form. So now let's start. Exchange earners foreign currency account. So what is the full form of EEFC? EEFC. Exchange earners foreign currency account. EEFC account. So first question arises in all our minds. So what it is this account? Sorry. Is this the current account or the saving account? Clear? So first question arises in our mind. Is this the current account or the saving account? Clear? So now let's discuss regarding that. So residents who can open this account? Residents can open. Resident means Indian residents. What is the meaning of resident? That is Indian residents. So residents can open and maintain accounts designated in foreign currency. That accounts basically designated in the foreign currency with the banks in India that as non-residents too. Clear? Like we can say that like non-residents have accounts in India having foreign currency. Similarly, that is residents can also open accounts in India, and that accounts are to be maintained in the foreign currency, and that account is to be known as EEFC account. So whether it is a saving account or a current account, so you can comment in the comment section. Later on, we will discuss also on that. So the Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999 empowers the Reserve Bank to frame regulations to prohibit, restrict, and regulate the opening, holding, and maintaining of foreign currency accounts and the limits up to which amounts can be held. Clear? And the limits up to which amounts can be held in such accounts by a person resident in India. Okay. So the Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999 empower the Reserve Bank to frame regulations to prohibit, restrict, and regulate the opening, holding, and maintaining of foreign currency accounts and the limits up to which amounts can be held in such accounts by a person resident in India. So a person resident in India who held or maintained a foreign currency account before the commencement of FEMA. Okay. So before the FEMA, it is a FARA. Clear? So there are different guidelines under that also. So a person resident in India who held or maintained a foreign currency account before the commencement of FEMA 10. This is a special article regarding that. With the special or general provision of the Reserve Bank can continue to maintain the account. Clear? Earlier, they have to need this permission. Clear? To for opening or to maintain the account. So a person a resident in India may maintain a foreign currency account. Clear? A person resident in India may maintain a foreign currency account that is outside India if he had maintained it when he was resident outside India or inherited it from a person resident outside India. Clear? That is from a family member or inherited it. Okay, that is from blood relation. Okay, so a person a resident in India may maintain a foreign currency account outside India if he had maintained it when he was a resident outside India or inherited it from a person a resident outside. Okay. So there are some terminologies in that, and that they will ask in the form of the question. First one, that is authorized dealer. If anyone has any doubt in this definition, so you can comment in the comment section. I will discuss once again with the help of the example. Okay. Authorized dealer. Authorized dealer basically means a person authorized as an authorized dealer under subsection 1 of section 10 of the FAM. Okay. That is basically authorized dealer. Basically, it is a person authorized. That is, they have certificate, or we can say that they have license for that, under which basically as per section 10 of the FAM. Foreign currency account. What is the meaning of foreign currency account? Clear? It means that all currencies are to be maintained with the help of this account or not. Clear? So foreign currency account basically means an account held or maintained in the currency other than the currency of India or Nepal or Bhutan. Okay. So in the foreign currency account, we don't have the currency of the Nepal or Bhutan or India. Okay. Next one, that is a relative. This one, it is also question at the question bank in the book. So relative, what is the meaning of that? Relative, basically, it is a person as defined in section 2, subsection 77 of the Companies Act 2013. Okay. Relative, basically, that it is a person as defined in sections 2, subsection 77 of the Companies Act 2013. Okay. So these are the three definitions to be here. So now let's discuss some portion in the form of the question or answer so that you can better understanding regarding that. So what is an EEFC account and what are its benefits? Yeah. So first one, that is EEFC account. What is the meaning of that and what are its benefits? So EEFC, that is Exchange Earners Foreign Currency Account. It is an account maintained in the foreign currency with an authorized dealer category 1 bank. Okay. So Exchange Earners Foreign Currency Account is an account maintained in the foreign currency with the authorized dealer category 1 bank. That is a bank authorized to deal in foreign exchange. Okay. So we have to maintain or we have to open basically this account with that dealer basically that have license to deal in foreign exchange. Further, that it is a facility provided to the foreign exchange earners, that is the persons who are earning from foreign, including exporters. So basically, to credit 100% of their foreign exchange earnings to the account so that the account holders do not have to convert foreign exchange into rupees and vice versa, thereby minimizing the transaction cost. Like there are exporters, so they are exporting their goods to the different countries, clear? And they will get payment. Earlier, basically, if they have account maintained in India in the Indian currency, so they will get their payment in the Indian rupees. After all, bearing all the cost, that is conversion cost and sometimes fluctuation of the currency also. Yeah. So for getting benefit or basically for getting, basically they are getting losses from that or for minimizing the transaction cost, EEFC account is to be opened. Clear? In that, whatever they will send the invoice, they will exactly the same amount in their account, clear, in the same currency. If they are raising the invoice in the dollar, so they will get the dollars in there. There are no conversion costs, clear, because that account is to be maintained in the foreign currency. Okay. So you can guide your customers regarding the same. So how you can withdraw? We will discuss on later. So who can open an EEFC account? All categories of foreign exchange earners, such as individuals, companies, etc., who are a resident in India, can open or may open EEFC account. Clear? May open EEFC account. Next question. Whether I can open EFC account? Yes. Basically, the person who is earning foreign exchange, basically foreign currency, they can open. Just you can open the EEFC account if you happen to earn foreign exchange for professional services provided by you. Clear? Yes, you can open the EEFC account if you happen to earn foreign exchange for professional services provided by you. So what are the different types of EEFC account? Can interest be paid on these accounts? So an EEFC account can be held only in the form of the current account. Clear? So first question which we have covered in the first slide. Clear? What? Whether it will be a saving account or a current account, it is a current account. Clear? That is for the business purpose. And in India, basically, there will be no interest payable on the current account. Similarly, no interest is payable on the EEFC account. Okay, so this point it is also clear. Now move to the next one. How much of one foreign exchange earnings can be credited into the EEFC account? We have already discussed that is 100%. 100% foreign exchange earnings can be credited to the EEFC account subject to the condition. Clear? What is the condition? That is subject to the condition that the sum total of the accruals, clear? Subject to the condition that the sum total of the accruals in the account during a calendar month, clear, that the subject total of the accruals in the account during a calendar month should be converted into rupees. Clear? That they will be converted into rupees on or before the last day of the succeeding calendar month. Okay, on or before the last day of the succeeding calendar month, that is upcoming month, after adjusting for utilization of the balances for approved purposes or for forward remittances. Clear? What is the meaning of that? That the money will be converted into the rupee, not a big issue. Like, but sometimes basically you are using that money in the foreign currency. Clear? Before converting to the rupees, like you are importing also from some other country. Clear? So you can directly pay from that account into the foreign currency. Clear? Before converting into the rupees. Clear? For specially which purpose this account is to be opened. Clear? So this purpose is to be fulfilled. And in the end, if you want to convert into the rupee, that will be converted. Okay. Next one. Whether EEFC account can be opened by special economic zone units. SEZ. No, SEZ units cannot open EEFC account. However, a unit located in a special economic zone, okay, SEZ not open, but a unit or any plant located in a SEZ can open a foreign currency account with an authorized dealer in India, subject to conditions stipulated in the regulations 4D of the foreign exchange management regulations. Okay, as per the regulations. That is, this account it is to be opened by a foreign currency account, that is by a person resident in India. That is the person resident in India. Okay. Now next one. Is there any checkbook facility available? In some accounts, checkbook facility it is also not available, but here checkbook facility it is available. Clear? Yes. Checkbook facility is available for operation of the EEFC account. Clear? That is the checkbook facility available for the operation of the EEFC account. Next one. Very, very important. What are the permissible credits into this account? What are the permissible credits? What are the permissible debits? Clear? We have to also understand. What are the permissible credits into this account? Can we deposit the amount in from India into this account? Clear? All these things we have to understand. First one. Inward remittances, that is from other country. Through normal banking channels, other than the remittances received. Okay. Inward remittances through normal banking channels, other than the remittances received on account of foreign currency loan or investment received from abroad. Clear? Or investment received from abroad or received for meeting specific obligations by the account holder. Okay. So inward remittances basically through normal banking channels other than the remittances received on account of foreign currency loans or investments received from the abroad. Clear? That is investment that is received from the abroad or received for meeting specific obligations by the account holder. Second one, payments received in foreign exchange by 100% export oriented or a unit in export processing zone or a software technology park STP or electronic hardware technology park for supply of goods to similar such units or to a unit in domestic traffic area. Okay. That payment they will receive. Third one, payment received in the foreign exchange by a unit in the domestic tariff area for supply of goods to a unit in the special economic zone. Okay. So here that is basically for export oriented unit, either in export processing zone, software technology park or electronic hardware technology park. Here that is third one, that is payment. It is also received in this account in foreign exchange by a unit in the domestic tariff area for supply of goods to a unit in the special economic zone. Fourth one, payment received by an exporter from an account. Clear? That is payment received by an exporter from an account maintained with an authorized dealer for the purpose of counter trade. Clear? That is counter trade. What is the meaning of that? Okay. Here that is by an exporter from an account maintained with an authorized dealer for the purpose of counter trade. Now we will discuss what is the meaning of that. Counter trade basically it is an arrangement involving adjusting of value. Value basically here we can say that price. Counter trade it is an arrangement involving adjustment of value of goods imported into India. That is we are getting goods from another country into our country against the value of goods exported from India in terms of the Reserve Bank guidelines. Okay. That is from some country we are getting imported and to other we are exporting. Clear? That is for that it is meaning here that is counter trade. Next one, advance remittance received by an exporter towards export of goods or services. Clear? That is advance payment. Next one, that is payment received for export of goods and services. Clear? That is payment received for export of goods and services from India out of funds representing repayment of state credit in the US dollar held in the account of bank for foreign exchange of economic affairs, Moscow with an authorized dealer in India. Clear? That is specifically for that country. Okay. Or out of funds representing repayment of state credit in the US dollar, that is US dollar we are refunding in. That is repayment held in the account of bank of for foreign exchange affairs with an authorized dealer in India. Next one, for professional earnings, what it will include under that? Professional earnings basically include director's fees, consultancy fees, lecture fees, honorarium, and similar other earnings received by a professional by rendering, that is basically by providing services in his individual capacity. Next one, recredit of unutilized foreign currency earlier withdrawn from the account. Clear? Like you have after exchange, you have withdrawn that funds, but later on there will be not fulfilling of that contract, so that will be recredit of that by with the help of proper documents. Amount representing repayment by the account holders, importer customer in respect of trade related loan or advances granted by the exporter subject holding Eefc account. Clear? That is amount representing repayment by the account holders, importer customer in respect of trade related loan or advances granted by the exporter. Clear? Loan or advances that is granted by the exporter. Next one, the disinvestment proceeds received by the resident account. Disinvestment that is we can say that decrease in the business. on other side, like we have purchased ground or all other things like the disinvestment proceeds by the resident account holder on conversion of shares, like with respect to the shares also, or depository receipts held by him to the American depository receipts or the global depository receipts under sponsored ADR GDR scheme approved by the Foreign Investment Promotion Board of the Government of India. Clear? Approved by the Foreign Investment Promotion Board of the Government of India. Clear? So all are the permissible credits into this account. And I request to all of you kindly go through that. These are not typical, but you have to understand regarding that. Like counter trade, sometimes they will ask in the examination directly this type of question. And what they will include in the professional fees. Clear? Professional earnings. Clear? So you have to understand director fees, consultancy fees, lecture fees, honorarium, and similar other earnings that is received by a professional in his individual capacity. One thing, remember that. Next one. Question. So can foreign exchange earnings received through an international credit card be credited to the EEFC account? Clear? That is through an international credit card. Yes. Foreign exchange earnings received through an international credit card for which reimbursement has been made in the foreign exchange may be regarded as a remittance through normal banking channel, and the same can be credited to the EEFC account. Clear? So they can also receive from the international credit card, and for which the reimbursement has been also made in the foreign exchange. Okay. So these are some of the points. Now in the next session, we will discuss regarding the permissible debits and some other points regarding the same, along with some of the questions. Clear? In the next session, we will cover that. And we will also discuss in the next session some latest updates regarding the EEFC account, which you will also expect in the examination. So thanks to all of you for attending this discussion.